Hi, and welcome to another Average Joe Hockey Report. In this video, I'm actually recording this from my new cell phone, my Samsung S21. Anyways, in this video, I'm gonna go over the 5 goaltenders that are gonna have better seasons than they did last season. At number 5, from the Boston Bruins, we only recently acquired Linus Ullmark. Now, if you think about Ullmark, though, he only played 20 games for the Sabres, and his save percentage was pretty good for being on the Sabres. It was a .917 save percentage. I picked him at number 5 because I'd like to think that obviously the Bruins are going to be a better team than the Sabres. I don't necessarily know if they're going to be. I don't necessarily know if he'll be better than Tuukka Rask. I don't think he will. Again, I would have preferred if the Bruins kept Tuukka Rask and have him mentor Jeremy Swayman. But here we are today, and I'd like to think that Ullmark should have a better season with the Bruins than he did with the Sabres. At number 4, and this is scary, because it's not like he necessarily had a bad season, but my number 4 is Connor Hellebuyck. The reason why I think Connor Hellebuyck's going to have a better season is because for 2 reasons. 1, he's in a weaker division. And 2, the Jets had a very solid offseason, and I'd like to think it's going to make life in front of Hellebuyck when he hits the ice. I'd like to think that things are going to be better with, a more well-rounded defense and whatnot. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's not like his stats were all that bad. He did have, he had a 2.58 goals against and a .916 save percentage, which is pretty good considering the Jets were not very good at puck possession. Now, it wasn't as good as his last season when he won the Vezina and he had a .922 save percentage. However, I'd like to think that his stats are going to be better come next season. At number 3, Mackenzie Blackwood. The reason why I think Mackenzie Blackwood will be better because New Jersey had a pretty good offseason. Now, he's in a tough division, though, and I don't know if New Jersey has the offense to necessarily keep up with the other teams, but the addition of Dougie Hamilton should help. I like how New Jersey's defense is starting to round out. Oh, sorry, not just Dougie Hamilton, but Ryan Graves from the Colorado Avalanche as well. So, with that being said, I like how New Jersey's defense is rounding out, and it should make for a better time for Blackwood once he hits the ice. At number 2, Frederik Andersen. Now look, I know Frederik Andersen definitely had his chance in Toronto to shine, and he didn't. However, as much as Carolina takes losses for losing Dougie Hamilton and Jake Bean, in my opinion, I like Ethan Bear, and then Tony Giangelo. They brought him in just because basically Tony Giangelo might be a risk worth taking considering that they lost Dougie Hamilton. But yeah, I'd like to think that Frederik Andersen will have a better season with Carolina. I like the defense better there than I did in Toronto, and yeah. And now, my number 1 pick for goalies that are going to do better is from the Colorado Avalanche, recently acquired Darcy Kuemper. Kuemper only played in 27 games last season. Not very good stats, or at least in regards to save percentage. However, I'd like to think that he goes, into a weaker division on a team like Colorado where he's not going to face as many shots. That's the only challenge. But you've seen the 2018-2019 and the 2019-20 season. He put up some really good stats for the Arizona Coyotes. I think he can do that with the Avalanche. Basically, the only challenge with Kuemper will be 2 things: staying healthy and trying to stay sharp while seeing less shots. because you're going to see less shots when you're on the Colorado Avalanche because they were the best puck possession team in the NHL last season, and I could see that repeating this coming season. This video is based on opinion and may have no implications on how these goalies do in this coming season. So remember, if I'm wrong, don't belittle me, educate me. Take care, everyone, and follow my Instagram account, Average Joe Hockey Report, and my YouTube channel, Marty Tommy, in parentheses, Average Joe Hockey Report.